जय श्री माता जी। हम सभी श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों में प्रणाम करके अपनी कुंडलिनी उठाकर बंधन लेंगे। We will all bow down at the lotus feet of Shri Mata Ji, raise our kundalini and put ourselves in bandhan.
महामंत्र एवं श्री गणेश मंत्र। जय श्री माता जी। अब हम अपने चित्त को सहस्त्रार पर रखते हुए श्री माता की अमृतवाणी को सुनेंगे। कीपिंग आवर अटेंशन ऑन सहस्रारा, नाउ वी लिसन श्री माता जी अमृतवाणी। जय श्री माता जी।
Now, what we can do is to do, what should I tell you, the practical side, the meditation, alright? Let's see what is meditation is, what we have to do for a meditation. The first thing we have got is the left side, is the mana Shakti, is the power of your emotions, alright? Now, emotions are connected with your right side also, prana. Say for example, if you are emotionally disturbed, just now we got disturbed, so our shwar, our breathing also increased, and we felt the whole body was sort of reacting, and we were feeling the reaction of the prana, right side also, that it was trying to express itself. Like we started, the tears is the water element, and all that came in, and the whole emotion was so much pouring out, and with that our prana was also involved. Say for example, if you are frightened, she's not doing it, it's alright. If you are frightened too much, then what happens? She's alright. If you are frightened, then also you get your breathing very fast, isn't it? So it is connected. Yes, coming. So it is connected. If you are frightened, it is connected with your prana in your breathing, and your whole system is connected with your emotions, physical system. If you cry too much, or if you weep too much, or if you are a sad person, that shows on your face. Your Vishuddhi chakra also shows. And not only Anata, but also Vishuddhi. Then also your Agya goes out. So all the chakras reflect the left side in such a way that physical manifestation is also there. So it proves that both are very much connected. So if you have to somehow or other dissolve these two sides within us, the left and the right side, because if you do not dissolve it, you are left halfway here. So you have to dissolve these two things. And to dissolve these, what should we do? What can we do in meditation? Can you suggest? Say we have got prana and mana. Now prana represents the right side, and the mana Shakti is the left side. Alright? These two have to be dissolved. Laya means dissolve. Now how do we do it? To dissolve these two things. They are connected with each other. After realization, not before. So before meditation, we give ourselves a balance. Alright? Which side is more, which side is less. At the time, supposing you are emotionally that time disturbed, then you put your right to the left. If you are that time disturbed on the left side, disturbed in the sense that if your left side is frozen, then you raise your left side and give yourself a balance before meditation. Now, let us see which side is less. First of all, put your hands like this. Like this. Are you alright? Getting cool breeze? Getting it? In this hand not. Alright. Better? Are you getting in this hand? No? Something moving? Cool breeze is coming now. Is there cool breeze? Is it? There is cool breeze in your hand? Are you feeling? Alright. So once you have given yourself a balance, then the best thing is to pay attention to your emotions, to Manashakti. Watch them. You can enlighten your emotions by thinking of your mother, right? Just enlighten them. Just she will solve the problem. Whatever are the problems in the mana, alright? So once you get connected with those emotions and you start looking at them in your meditation, you will see these emotions are rising within you, and if you try to put these emotions on your mother, as they said, the lotus feet of your mother, they will start also dissolving those emotions, and they'll become sort of expands. You will extend that in such a way that you will feel you are in control of these emotions. You are in control of them, and by that controlling those emotions, your emotions which are expanded, enlightened, are powerful. And these emotions, when you feel that way, then the cause of those emotions can be solved. For example, just now, you got emotionally stirred up because I talked about, say, these children. Naturally, anybody would be. Now, when you are stirred up with that, you put that problem of those feelings that are rising in you, that those waves of feelings that are coming at the lotus feet of your mother. So they get touched, say, by that power, you can say. Then these emotions become enlightened. And when these emotions become enlightened, they have a power to solve the problem. Do you see the point? As if they have reached the shore where they got the light, and this problem can be solved. Because now you are not in an individual self, you are in the expanse, you are in the samashti. And because you have entered into that position, that's why you have got these powers of entering into another person's body, to see the vibrations of another person, to raise the kundalini. Otherwise, you could not have done it. So for you it is very easy to do it, because I am also sitting here in person. So easy to put these emotions just there so that they get enlightened and your wish is fulfilled. Because emotions are nothing but wishes. These are unfulfilled wishes. Now, how they do it otherwise is also this way, that you take up these emotions and put them. So that is, these emotions are actually the left side, as I said, is the desire. So the desire is taken, any desire, and is put in the prana. Now how do you put it on the prana? That you control your prana. That's why they do pranayamas. See, like you sit down now very comfortably. Now you have a desire, you put your attention to that. Attention is very important, see. Now this attention is to be put onto the prana. So the emotions are there, and then bring those emotions and put them into your attention. Means they are now, you are aware of them. Now what you do is to watch your breathing. See now, try to reduce your breathing. Reduce it. In the sense that you have breathed out, wait for a while, then breathe in. for a long time. Then you breathe out. So in 1 minute, your breathing will be less than normal. Alright? Try that. Breathe in. Now with the emotions. Keep the attention on the emotions, you see, so that the connection is established. Better? See the Kundalini rises? Now when you are breathing, you find that there is a space in between, which you just leave it vacant. Breathe in. Now leave it vacant. Now breathe out. Now leave it vacant. Breathe in. Keep it there. Then leave it. Keep outside. Now breathe in. Now start breathing in such a way that you stop your breathing. Attention should be on the heart, or could be on the emotions. Better. Keep the breathing inside for a while. Bring it out, then outside for a while. Then again, then you'll find that for a while you will not breathe. See, you settle now. The laya takes place between your prana and your mana. Both the Shaktis become one. Now, at this stage when you are silent, now you think of your intellect. It's lost. Just think of it, it's lost, it's no more there. So what is happening actually, that this laya, the attention goes into the intellect and enlightens the intellect. See, the thought is not there. Try to find your intellect within yourself. Now see, where is my intellect? Try to find it. It's not there. It's not working. Again try it. It is working, but it has become the samashti. It's become the collective now. See now? Did you follow that? There's no thought. This exercise will give you this thoughtless awareness, establishment of thoughtless awareness. There is no thought. also the second lesson. Alright? May God bless you. Somebody told me that, Mother, you have given a siddhi to widow. I have given siddhi to all of you. I never discriminate. But it's only he is very brave. He has used it left and right. He uses left and right. If you do not use your siddhis, what can I do? I have given you all the siddhis, no doubt about it. So try. Like in the beginning, Baba Mama told me that how can I write a poem? I feel like writing, but I am rather frightened because I could not even write an essay. I used to write essay for all my brothers, you see, when they were studying. I was very good at languages. But that's what he said, and now look at him. I told him, you go ahead and write, whatever you write. He said, I may write something wrong. It doesn't matter, write it. In the same way, somebody wants to paint something. One should not think how they will criticize or anything. Just paint. If you want to sing, just sing. If you want to do anything, any manifestation, just do it boldly. Go in a big way. You'll be amazed at yourself how you have achieved it and how you are doing it. It has worked with so many artists, you know that. That Debit told you about himself. And it's so many, they can tell you that this has happened to them. So now the first thing is to know that you have powers. Now believe in them. Have faith in yourself. If you have left Vishuddhi, this Vishnu Maya won't work out. But be like Vishnu Maya. Just give up this guilt. No, I am a surgeon, I am not an ordinary person. People sometimes talk to me and I say, do you know what you are? What, Mother? You are a surgeon. Oh, I forgot. Now go and do it. And another style of this left Vishuddhi is this, which one must understand, that it tries to give an explanation. As I told you many a time, you tell somebody that telephone to someone. First they will say, he may not be there, Mother. Baba, you telephone, first find out if he may be there or may not be there. But they would not. They would just avoid, and that is another thing. Vishnu Maya never avoids. You have seen that. Once she has to shine, she shines. Wherever she is, whatever she is. So in the same way, we have to be like that. We have to know that we are special people, we are chosen, we are angelic, and that we have entered into the kingdom of God, and it will all work out. Sahaja Yoga is not meant for useless people. As I told you in Marathi, Tukaram has said, "Eidya gabalyache kaman nove." It's not meant for lunatics and lousy people. It's meant for somebody who has tala pahije zatiche. You need people of character. I know that there cannot be many like that, but there is no place in God's realm for many people, for all these useless people. It's only for something special. These seats are reserved, and you have got your realization now somehow. So now try to understand that this Vishnu Maya principle has to be expressed and has to be shown, and you introspect yourself, have I done that or not? Don't be afraid that they say that our ego will come. It doesn't matter. You will also see your ego. This is the second part of Shri Krishna's play, that in this Krita Yoga you see your ego. There was a lady who was rather not very kind to some Maharashtrian ladies. So I told her, you have got right side. She wouldn't believe. She came to see me in Rome and she fell down on right side completely. Then she realized that her right side was not all right. So to know that whether you have a right or a left, that's a very good method is of meditation. Now the third situation is that you must accept whatever is wrong with you. If you do not accept, then you are not being kind to yourself. That is the central part of it. That you must accept. Yes, this is something wrong with me. I have gone in this part, I am wrong of my Vishuddhi, or that part I am wrong. So now I have to improve. Now right Vishuddhi people will always try to correct me. I have seen it. It's very simple for them. If I say anything, no. First, different types no's there are. Sometimes no. Sometimes it is no. They will contradict me or try to put their own idea. And then they discover that it was wrong. They should not have said it. Say for example, if I say, I saw these things lying here. They said, no. I said, I saw with my own eyes. And once I see something, it's registered, so it's there. No. I said, all right, just try to find out. It's there. How is it you didn't see? I said, because your no was written on your eyes, I think you couldn't see anything. And then they'll pull their ears. That's the best. But if you see that this is a habit I have of saying no to things, so first of all, I also test you. Supposing I say, it is just now 9 o'clock in the night. You just say yes. Let's see what happens. Try to see. You see, I test you very many times like this. And then I see that some people, if I say so, all right. If it is so, if mother has said, it is so. And then it starts building up their faith very well. I can see there clearly how they are coming into the realm of real faith. And there, when I say something absurd, they will just smile. So they know it is, mother is just testing us, you see. So they will just smile. They won't do anything, but they will just smile. And then, if it is so, and if they don't know, they will say, yes, it must be, mother must have done this or said so. So your testing time is there. You have to test yourself, as Muhammad Sahib has said, that your hands will speak and they will give witness against you. So on your hands you will know. Now these hands are the blessings of Shri Krishna. They come out from the same Vishuddhi. And as you know, the pelvic nerve serves it on all that, and there are 2 chakras of one Lalita and another Shri chakras, all on these both sides. They also play into the hands of Sri Krishna. With these hands we can feel the vibrations. Now if your right Vishuddhi is too strong, you may not feel. If your left Vishuddhi is too strong, you may not feel. But that doesn't mean that you haven't got realization. You have got. You just work out your hands. Now for working your hands, you have to see that you don't use them for useless things. That's very important. Because you have special hands. These hands are the ones with which you spread the collectivity. Now for example, Italy example of this. Here the people when they talk, they'll go home. They don't know anything what they are saying. They only know their own, all their gestures, and they only can depict. For a person who doesn't know that, they'll go on like this, all the time. So this should be reduced. There's no need to use your hands so much all the time, like this, like that. Little bit. But while using the hands also, it should be decent, it should be regulated, it should be very indicative and useful. Just showing off your hands is not good. It is some sort of a theory came out, I was told, that you must put your gestures into your hands and speak. It's all right for people like Hitler, but not for us. For us, we should be decent. We should, whenever we have to say, now for example, you want to point out something to someone, you should say, do this. This is Shri Krishna's finger. You can't use it like that. Just say, do. Means supporting it. This looks better. These hands are to be used for collectivity. See, we say namaste when we meet others. To thousands of people we can say namaste. But I don't like the shaking hand business because it's no good. Shaking hands doesn't create any collectivity. On the contrary, you might get all kinds of pins and needles and all kinds of problems from others. But when you talk to people, also, with these hands only you can feel. With these hands only you can care your children. With these hands only you can suggest your softness, your sweetness, and also with the mouth, which is of course is a part of the Vishuddhi, that's different. But especially in hands, your gesture should show very heartfelt emotions, and then only these gestures have some meaning. Now in Sahaja Yoga, as you know, you hold each other's hands and the vibration starts flowing among yourselves, and you can also hear the tabla on your throbbings. So that shows that they are the communication. So these hands, which are really the beginning of the collectivity. Most important, I would say the most important things are the hands which act for your collectivity. As far as you are concerned, there are many other angels and other ganas who are standing behind you. They also extend their help to you whenever you want to communicate something. They also do your jobs very well. So whatever is expressed in your hand or through your hand, they immediately pick up. As you know that Vishuddhi has 16 petals and all ear, nose, throat, eyes, all are guided by this. Also the subplexus of this Vishuddhi is this one, is the Hamsa Chakra. So we have these eyes to see, eyes to communicate. The pure eyes communicate pure love, purity. With the pure eyes, you can cleanse people. With the pure eyes, you can help others. You can bring peace. The purification of the eyes takes place through your Vishuddhi and Agya. Here both things have to work out. The nose is very important. Nose has to be pure in the sense that you should be able to discard whatever is smelling badly, and you should be able to accept whatever is fragrant. It's very important because nose is the speciality of Shri Krishna, I would say, in the sense that he is a Cabella, and the Cabella has given the nose to the goddess. Some people have a bad habit of moving their nose just to show disapproval or something like this. They go on doing like that. This is very wrong, because then you are insulting yourself. You are insulting your Cabella power. So you have to keep your nose in a dignified manner. It should be a dignified nose. It should not be used for doing something which is indignified or which expresses contempt. Then your teeth are very important. You have 32 teeth, see, 16 of Krishna's powers divided into, you can say, 32. These are your teeth on both the sides. The right side is on top and the left down below. That is one thing we neglect very much in the West, I must say. In India it is not. It's very much we neglect, and that's what we have to look after. The reason for neglect is that, I would say, is laziness, must be the laziness. But at least twice or thrice you must brush your teeth. It's important, that I need not say. But more important is to change the brush. Also you have to use butter or salt and oil to rub your gums. If you rub your gums properly, you will never have problems with your teeth and your gums. Moreover, every time in the evening, you must again brush your teeth. I have seen many people who come to me in the evening in the program, such a horrible smell from their mouth comes out. It is not that it's a disease, but it is only thing is that they have not cleansed their teeth. Also there are people who will not even brush their teeth and start eating breakfast. I don't know, this was another theory started, I think, that you can eat your food without brushing. Teeth are very important and one must look after them. On the teeth depends all the qualities of your Vishuddhi. So one has to look after the teeth in a proper way and should never cleanse and never soap temper with the teeth. It's a very bad habit. Also here is a gesture, I have seen that. If they don't like something, they just go on like this. It's a very wrong thing. One should avoid that kind of a gesture, and it's very dangerous for your teeth. So today's lecture is more sort of medical, I must say. A person who is spiritually endowed has an expression which can never be aggressive. He may not be good looking, he may not be very sort of a attractive personality, but the expression on the face is absolutely saintly. That is also the blessings of Shri Krishna. I have seen people after 1 year of realization, and I was surprised how their faces were changed that I could not recognize them who they were. The whole thing becomes absolutely mild, soft, peaceful, and very joyous. All the qualities of Shri Krishna can be expressed on your face. You can be sometimes mischievous to look at. So many expressions there are which come on the face and give you a very sweet feeling. But some people have a habit of looking in the mirror all the time, which is very wrong, because it gives you a kind of a funny ego. It's better to look at Shri Krishna's photograph than to look at your own faces, so that your face will become like that of Shri Krishna. Instead of you start looking in the mirror all the time, what will become of you, God knows, because if you go to your past, God knows what will become. So also I am thankful to psychiatrists that they don't like narcissism, but it's very dangerous to all the time watch your face in the mirror, very dangerous. It creates a very funny personality that you start telling yourself, oh, I'm Napoleon, so you become Napoleon. And start behaving like Napoleon. Next day you find when Napoleon walks out of the bathroom. So one has to be careful not to pay so much attention and importance to your own self, but to yourself which is within, which is your spirit. And if you look after that side, then all these things will happen in such a beautiful manner. Also the hair are looked after by Shri Krishna. Now, you see, you know that he's very fond of anything that is like butter. So you have to put either butter or oil or something in your hair. If you don't put it, you will become bald. It is after all a karma phal. If you don't put oil, you will become bald. So you have to put oil, and oil was put always before in the West. I see all these old films and all that, they are all oil people. But now, of course, if you don't want to put oil, the daytime you can wash it off, or at least once a week you must oil your hair. Shri Krishna's star is Saturn, Shani. They say that if he gets after somebody, then nobody can be saved. If Shri Krishna gets after someone, then nobody can be saved. In the same way, if Saturn gets after someone, then that person is finished. So we say sometimes it is 7 years he is after you, sometimes 2.5 years after you. So this Saturn of Shri Krishna is a quality within us, that supposing if somebody troubles us or does something, we don't have to do anything. Now this Shri Krishna policy part, we can say that Shri Krishna's nature will work it out. It will inform this all-pervading power. And through that, this man or this woman or this party or this organization which is trying to trouble us will be hounded, while we will be just sitting doing nothing. They will be just hounded till they jump in the sea. Automatically it will happen. But you have to know that you have the powers of Shri Krishna, by which if he gets after someone, then nobody can save them. He is the last one who plays around, but he doesn't forgive. He doesn't believe in forgiveness. He says, now, you had enough of it. He gives a big long rope to hang yourself, but he never forgives. One thing for definite, he never forgives. As you must have seen in Mahabharata, his own judgment of things which he doesn't forgive. He says you have to pay. You have to pay for it. Except when you transcend. If you become a Sahajogi, if you have transcended Vishuddhi, then he cannot do anything like that to you. But if you have not, if there is no ascent, you cannot be saved. You cannot be saved from him. They say once Muhammad Ghazni came to loot our country. It's a story about the village folk. And he looted Somnath, a big temple of ours, which had lots of gold, jewelry, everything in it. So these Brahmins were, taking money from all these people and looting them and putting them in the temple and using them, and the rest of the people were very poor. So it was sort of a reaction in them, and the story they tell like this. So this Muhammad Ghazi looted Somnath is the temple of Mahadeva. Now Mahadeva never needs any ornaments or anything, but they had put this there. So Hanumana saw that Mahadeva got out of the temple and was running. So Hanumana ran after. Then at one point Mahadeva sat down and Hanumana came. He said, "You are the god of gods. Why are you running? What are you afraid of?" He said, "You don't know this Muhammad Ghazni?" He said, "No, I don't know." "All right, hide behind a tree." They hid behind a tree. So this Muhammad Ghazni came and sat down. This is the folklore, folk people tell it. Sat down under that tree and turned into Shri Krishna. He said, "This horrible thing, if he gets after someone, who can be saved? Under my nose, these Brahmins were making money and all that, putting it in Somnath temple, which was not to be done. I can do anything, so he can. And with this fellow after me, I cannot be saved either, so I am running away from the temple." So this is the story given by the villagers, but which shows that if Sri Krishna is after somebody, then nobody can save that person. He has to run away, because he has so many tricks and so many styles that you can't get out of it. He'll use his brains in so many manners, and that he'll put that person right who is trying to trouble you. So you must have complete faith in the powers of Sri Krishna, which is within yourself, which is being aware. And also, if you have ascended fully out of this, then he will not trouble. But if you have left Vishuddhi, he will trouble you, definitely. If you have left Vishuddhi, Sri Krishna will definitely trouble you. And be careful. So get rid of your left Vishuddhis now. That's very important. Because then Sri Krishna will take your test and will make you so miserable that you will not know why. Mother, you see, I did this puja, I did this, till they see now this is the situation in my family, this is what happened. All right. Are you a Catholic? Yes. Feel guilty? Yes. So have it. What can I do? Sri Krishna cannot be controlled by anyone. He does whatever he thinks proper, and he is meant to really punish much more than the mother, I get it. They say that she is Ati Raudra, Ati Saumya. She is the one who is very hard and also very, very soft. But up to a point, he is not. Nothing can convince him. Once you get into his control, then he'll see to it that you are put right. Left, right, anyway, he'll make you all right. So one thing is there, that you should be sure that you should have your Vishuddhis all right, first of all, and also that Sri Krishna manifesting on others. You don't have to do anything. He'll look after you, everything, and work it out. But left Vishuddhi is a disease of the West. I also feel so much from you all that I sometimes feel like running away to India, because in India nobody feels guilty. They don't believe in feeling guilty. What is that? We have not murdered anyone. Why should we feel guilty? Here it is a disease with everyone. I feel guilty. I don't know who has introduced this idea. Maybe this Catholic Church, but carried too far. So then we come to the Virata's point, is here. Before that we have to cross the Hamsa. Without that you cannot reach the Virat point. So Hamsa is, as you know very well, is the discretion, divine discretion, which must be within you. Once you develop that, then you don't commit mistakes. You never commit mistakes. Mistakes in the sense you don't do things which are again pushed back on you or for which you have to pay. It's just a very straightforward life. It's so. With this discretion, absolutely you have a complete understanding as to what has to be done and what not to be done. And if that is established, a discretion is established, in many Sahajogis, I must say, discretion has come even with the left Vishuddhi. Even if they have left Vishuddhi, they have this discretion. They know what is right and what is wrong. With that divine discretion, the first thing that happens is that people get impressed by you. It's real collectivity. It impresses the collectivity. A person with divine discretion, people immediately see the wisdom of that person and think, see now, this man, how could he be? He's so young, how could he be? He's such a child, how could he be? So this divine discretion, which is the, here, Hamsa Chakra's speciality, when it starts manifesting, then automatically you impress the collectivity. This is a very important point one has to know. While introspecting yourself, you just see if you have developed this quality of divine discretion or not. For example, there are many I have seen when they come to the program, they come and tell me, Mother, some Sajogi told me that you have a bhoot. Have I got a bhoot in you? I said, not at all. How can there be any bhoot in you? He may be happy. But the divine discretion is not to tell him just now, but to remove it. So divine discretion gives you a complete understanding. What is the way to handle another personality? What is the way to handle a collective? How to talk to others? How to impress on them the right things? It's a very, very expansive manifestation in so many directions. If you have no divine discretion, you start speaking what you should not speak. You start saying at a time when you should not say. I mean, you have no sense at all of any direction. So to have divine discretion is very important, for which, as you know, Hamsa Chakra physically as well, mentally and also spiritually must be kept all right. In my Hamsas, we had one puja where I talked about it. The last is the Virat. That is the state you have to reach. The Virat is here in front, as you know. And I was surprised when I went to Nepal. It is a temple of Shiva there. Despite they were worshipping Shiva, they are putting all the kumkum here. So I thought that they don't know why they are putting. Because even if you worship Shiva, you must also worship here the Virat. They don't put it here. Because they are absolutely 100% only Shiva worshippers. So why should they put it here? Because somebody who knows, who was Gnostic, has told them that this is the place of Virat. Once you get into Virat, then all your ideas of separating or differentiating goes off. You do not have any more ideas of races left, of nationality, of your city, of your village or anything. At that stage, you don't belong to any place. You belong to every place and you don't belong to every place. Such a situation comes in when you don't hanker after any particular food, you don't like any particular type of people. You can adjust yourself into any circumstances, into any families, into any kind of people. You can live with drunkards. I mean, I have lived with drunkards. Lived means I've shaken hands at least with so many of them. You can be with any kind of person. Nothing bothers you because you are in the Virat state. Because everything is absorbed by the Virat and you do not feel anything. Whatever sort of person may be, you do not feel it. The Virat has to suffer, not you. And that is what is the best state where I want all of you to reach and to become absolutely free. Nothing can impress you, nothing can influence you, nothing can dissuade you. But you stand on your self-esteem and understanding about yourself that you are a Sajogi and that you are connected with this power and you are a citizen of Kingdom of God. At the Virat state, there is no doubt left. no talking. Because you become part and parcel of the whole. Absolutely, and you can affect anywhere. If this finger is hurt, then this finger can feel it. In the same way, such a person is felt everywhere. And not only that, but that person can be effective everywhere. For that state of reaching to Virat, one should try to slowly, gradually, yan neti neti vachaneli avavachus. You have to go and say, this is not my sister, this is not my brother. They are all my brothers, they are all my sisters. I love them the same as my sisters and my brothers. This is not my family. The whole Sahaj Yoga is my family. The whole attention should move like that. This is not only mine. It is everybody's. It belongs to everybody. Everybody has a right. That sort of a thing, when it starts growing from individual, what we call is the Vyashti to Samashti. In Sanskrit they said Vyashti to Samashti, from individual to collective. And such a personality then is the most effective one for any kind of collective work. I think for today it's quite sufficient for you to know about Vishuddhi Chakra. I mean, I have talked about it thousands and thousands of times. And now this is one of the sides which I wanted to say, because I find that still there are people who do not understand that they have to rise above Vishuddhi. Otherwise, if they do not ascend over Vishuddhi, they can never be proper surgeons. They will be always half-baked. So we must try to rise above the Vishuddhi, the discretion part. Then at that point we can never doubt surgery. Can never doubt, and that's how the doubtless awareness can come to us. May God bless you.
जय श्री माता जी। अब सब जय श्री माता जी। अब हम सब मिलके श्री माता जी के श्री चरणों की आरती के लिए खड़े होंगे। लेट अस ऑल स्टैंड फॉर आरती ऑफ श्री माता जी होली लोटस फीट। जय श्री माता जी। श्री माता जी, आपका कोटि कोटि धन्यवाद कि आपने हमें अपने श्री चरणों की आराधना करने का अवसर दिया। थैंक यू श्री माता जी फॉर गिविंग अस दिस अपॉर्चुनिटी टू वर्शिप योर होली लोटस फीट। जय श्री माता जी।
मेरी शहनाई माँ को पुकार रही है। देखिए किस तरीके से पा में माँ की आवाज आ रही है, बार बार कह रही है माँ माँ माँ। माता